Hey guys, the very first thing we want to show you here is how to set up your initial goals and targets, and also how to make those edits in MyFitnessPal for what you're doing throughout the day with your macros. So the first thing we're going to do here is when we open up MyFitnessPal is look down here at the bottom right hand corner. You're going to see this little tab that says More. Go ahead and click that. And when you pull that open here, the next thing you'll see right in the middle of this sheet is goals. Now, the first thing you'll see under this goals tab is a place where you can put in your weight, what your weekly weight loss goal is. All those things are just ways to give you some kind of preset system calculations on how to do this. You're not going to need any of that because we're going to give all that to you from our end. What you need to go down here is under nutrition goals. The first thing you'll see is calorie, carbs, protein, and fat. That's all you really need to click on right there. And it's going to open up this screen right here. Now, I have the premium version of MyFitnessPal, and that might be something that's worth it for you as well. I think it's $12 or something. I'm not sure, but you know, you've come this far and paid this much for nutrition coaching. Probably going to be something you're going to want to invest in. Not required, but when you do, when I click on one of these macronutrients here, these carbohydrates, protein, or fat, it opens up this screen right here. Now, if you have the premium version, you can literally right here under grams, put in how many grams of each macronutrient you've been assigned and you're trying to hit. Otherwise, you're forced to play this game of percentages over here. And what it's going to ask you to do is put in the total calories you're going to be eating, and you put that in on the previous screen. And what you then have to do is adjust these percentages up and down to where they line up with the macronutrients there at the top that fit those calories. It's very difficult to hit them right on the head this way because you can only play in numbers of 5, in increments of 5, but you can get pretty close. And if you don't know how many calories a day you're eating, it's pretty simple. You just take the macronutrients your coach assigned you, you multiply your protein and your carbohydrates by 4, and then you multiply your fat by 9, and then you add those together, and that gives you the total calories. And you can play this little game, slide these around, and try to get it. It's got to equal 100% down there at the bottom, but I find that pretty hard to do. One of the reasons I've invested in the premium version. But if you've got that, you just go right here under the grams. You can put all that stuff in right down there to the exact gram, and boom, it's then set up. So when I back out to the main screen, right under More now, the nutrition is the next little place I'll use. Right in the middle, you'll see nutrition. When I pick that up there now, if you look under, this has got some of my food I've already eaten today in it. But if you look at that middle column there, it says goal. So like I've already had 126 grams of protein a day. My goal has now been adjusted to 190, and it shows me exactly how many grams I have left. So this is a good screen with my goals input there as a running target that I can use to then kind of see how I'm doing day in and day out throughout the day. So I know today, hey, I've got some more protein to eat. I need to hold back on carbohydrates a little bit. I'm doing pretty well on the fat. So this is just the way I use those goals throughout my day. You can also go over there in your macro breakdown here and see how you're doing with those percentages throughout the day, if that's information that's useful for you. But that's the first thing you're going to really want to do to get MyFitnessPal set up and working right for you.